What is something you learned the hard way in your 20s that still shapes your decisions today? Honestly, when I was 20, there was so much to still learn. I didn't have a good, solid mentor or someone that I really wanted to emulate and be like. I think the closest person that I saw that I wanted to like be like, or at least talk like, or be positive was Ziegler. I read a couple of his books in my 20s. I was introduced to him in my 20s when I was a part of ADT. And it was like an offshoot of ADT. It was like a reseller of ADT for security systems. And we would have a bunch of us, like a bunch of our teenagers. And I think they were like the oldest was probably in their 40s. But we'd go door to door and sell this ADT wireless system. During that time, I was introduced to Ziegler. He just seemed so positive. It was unlike anybody else that I ever like knew, anything else that I've ever read. And I think during that the period of my life when I was just trying to figure things out, how to like maintain a healthy relationship, because I was in this new relationship and things weren't always perfect, but I wanted to look at things positively. So we think even though I had a lot to learn, a lot that I overlooked during that time in my life, I think the most thing that I could say that actually benefited my whole life was just the power of positivity and what it can really do for you, especially even if you're in this a space where you have nothing or no one that you feel comfortable like talking to or being present with. And looking back, reading his books really made me feel connected in a good way instead of one that was built on trauma or built on just like proximity. So that's what I've learned that kind of carried me throughout another 20 years essentially is the positive impact of positivity.